I lost my 3 closest friends. It took a big toll on me. What will happen next? In the next 12 months? I could never have imagined.
Touch, I remember touch.
Recently in therapy, I had a bit of a breakthrough with my therapist of what's happened in the last 12 months. So I wanted to talk about the good and the bad. Paranoia. I've realized I'm a bit more paranoid these days, especially around my friends. I have this fear where I believe everyone is going to find out about the mistakes I've made and then essentially leave me. It's even extended to my job, where I got so paranoid about making an error because I believed if I made an error, they won't like me, and if they don't like me, they'll think I'm incompetent. If I'm incompetent, they won't want to have me around. If they don't want me around, then eventually it's my job.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Bitterness.
I got bitter.
Still to this day, I feel very bitter about some of my interactions and some of the people I've met in my life. I wish I could say that, hey, I'm okay now, but I'm not. But I handle it a bit better nowadays because after talking to my therapist, come to the conclusion that, end of the day, it is like everything else, a feeling. And ultimately, you decide how much weight it has. Loneliness. I don't know what to say to people anymore. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It just hurts too much. I've really cemented this mantra of I will always be second choice to everyone. It's not the fact that no one cares, it's the fact that people don't really care enough to the point of why would I even want to open up like that. And that's not a knock on anyone. It's impossible to care about every little thing in the world when we have so much going on in our own little world. It's why I go to therapy. That's a place where you actually have someone that cares and is a professional that actually wants to hear it. But that's not to say, I have bad relations with my friends. Obviously not. I've met them in real life, in Canada, in America. What the fuck? So, like I said, I went to Canada, I went to America. I met these people. It was very fun. Behind the scenes. Wow, it turns out we really like this one the most. Actually, no, that doesn't work. We don't. Wow, so it turns out we... I went in blind to Canada and America and I learned a lot. I had this image of life in my head, but going out there and experiencing it and realizing it's nothing like it's in here. People think different from me, people have different mentalities, people have different approaches. And because for me, and this is going to sound very depressing, it just made me realize life is not special. It really isn't.
And maintaining trust with our employees, clients.
Oh my God, kill me.
But on the same hand, life is special because I get to meet people that have their own struggles, people that have their own stories.
But wait! There's more!
Another good thing I learned from the last 12 months is that there are multiple avenues of life. I was stuck in this mindset. Friends and hobbies. I didn't really focus on myself that much, nor did I focus on my career. But what that led to was an unhealthy balance. And what that led to was me putting my friends at the top of everything I do. When I lost my 3 closest friends, it ruined me. My whole world was a certain image, and essentially that came collapsing down. When you're forced to change, it's really great. It's painful, but it's really great. You never wish for it to happen. But had it not happened, would you be the person you are today? I'm putting more time into my own career, not because that's what you're supposed to, but because genuinely I want to, because what I'm getting out of it, really, I like it. I like it quite a lot. I'm making mistakes, and some of the mistakes I'm making, I've been told by people more experienced than me, you shouldn't really do. Nothing illegal, don't worry about that. But in a weird way, I'm kind of glad I am, because the experience of doing all those things is so great, and learning it like that, I just really appreciate things in a different way. My mind keeps now going back to that existential purpose. What is this exactly all for? And I wish I had an answer, but I don't.
In terms of
Answer for life.
we have no
Answer for life.
My mind keeps going back to it because it keeps thinking, if we can find an answer to that, then we will succeed in everything we do, and there's nothing we can't do. But I know that doesn't exist.
The secret ingredient of my secret ingredient soup. The secret ingredient is nothing.
Wait, it's just plain old noodle soup? You don't add some kind of special sauce or something?
Don't have to. To make something special, you just have to believe it's special.
But it really is just like that, and I can't explain it because you have to experience it. So really, you just need to do it. Not like in this Rocky style, just do it. Hey, Adrian, just do it. You hear me? Just do it.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
12 months ago, I was right here. Where the camera is where my bed was, basically. And I was sitting here. And I felt genuine heartbreak. I didn't believe that if you had emotional heartbreak, you would feel physical pain. And it was a scary feeling because what's happening? I lost my 3 closest friends. I don't think anyone really will actually comprehend what that means to me. My early life, and I thought I had things figured out. But I didn't, and it hurt. I felt so let down by some people, but mainly myself, because I should have done better. But I don't really blame myself that much, especially talking to my therapist, because in experience, this is how you learn. Change. It's scary, but it's beautiful. It's something that I think everyone should experience. If you liked the video, please give it a like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Now yeah, here's a quick little montage of my trip to Canada and America.
I'll be one of those people you remember. They'll be looking at us when we're together. I'll be a mannequin you can dismember.